UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement these two will generate. It's heading to the rough for mine. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 7. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Good mid-range putt, this one, a 16-footer.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This one's tracking.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This putt for par here. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for bogey. Well done. He's currently tied for 10th.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here. Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
That's brilliant out of the sand. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Hey, nice looking line. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. Currently 1 under for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
You can share the lead here if you can hold this putt. That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Getting ready to play their third. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's 2 strokes.
And there it goes from the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one looks like it's going left. And here we are with the third shot. He shares the lead. An opportunity to make a par here. Oh, so close. Putting for a bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par 3s on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
Yep, he's putting Rosie's nosy out of joint with that one. That was an incredible approach.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
This one's looking good.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his right.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the Barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ouch, that hurts. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Wow. They let the big dog eat on that one.
Woof.
Time for the second shot at the 8th. A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie. And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
This putt will move them to 3 under par. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. And now we have this player currently tied for first with Rickie Fowler. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup. Solid little par putt here.
That is hunting for the hole. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And as we make the turn here, Rich, our player tied for the lead.
Yeah, good spot, isn't it? I got to say, I'd rather be in the lead or tied for the lead than in the chasing pack. Gives you just a little margin of error should you have one, but I got to say, this player is awfully solid.
All right, as we head for home at the Riviera Country Club, is there a hole that's talked about more than the short par 4 10th?
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flagstick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.